Hi, my name's Sophia Ruisi.
And I'm Katie Davis, and today we went on the streets to ask random people questions about world history to see how much they know.
The topic for today was Southeast Asia.
We asked them questions including politics, economics, environmental studies, and culture.
To test their knowledge. Excuse me.
Yeah?
Can I please ask you some questions for a random survey?
Sure.
Okay, great. So, what is the leading problem for the Indonesian government right now?
Well, Indonesia has currently been experiencing some major air pollution problems.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Can you please expand on that?
Well, the leading cause of death for children under the age of 5 in Indonesia are respiratory diseases. It's the #1 illness in Indonesia right now. Plus, the number of children diagnosed with pneumonia over the past couple of years has doubled.
Okay, so what is Indonesia doing that's making its air pollution so much worse than other countries?
Well, it's been burning open fires, which has been negatively affecting the environment for many years now. Plus, it's burning land for agriculture, which is not only affecting the environment, but it's also affecting the animals that live there. Also, it has no regulations on tobacco, which is a major problem for not only the people in there, but also the environment.
Okay, thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome.
Oh, hi.
Oh, hey.
Can I ask you a few questions for a random survey?
Yeah, of course.
So, do you know the political state of Thailand right now?
Yeah, actually, musicians from the band Yen have fled their homes in fear of arrest after a military coup overthrew their government.
Really? Why were they afraid of arrest?
Well, their songs mock the monarchy. And fellow exiles, Thai exiles with anti-monarchist views have disappeared and their families presume they are dead.
Really? Well, thank you.
No problem. Excuse me. Can I ask you some questions for a random survey?
Sure.
Okay, great. So, are you aware of the current social issues in Southeast Asia?
Yes, actually, I'm aware that in many countries in Southeast Asia, they are facing religious persecution, such as in Myanmar, where the Buddhist government is increasing in power and Christian minorities are fearing this increase in power. As well as in Malaysia, where the entire country is governed under Sharia law, which is an Islamic tradition, and all Muslims are being forced to remain Muslim and all non-Muslims are being forced to convert. And everyone knows what happened in Indonesia to the Jakarta governor.
Okay, great. Thanks so much.
You're welcome.
Yeah, hi. Hi, can I please ask you a few questions for an interview?
Sure, what do you want to know?
Can you tell me about the cultural celebrations in the Philippines?
Oh, well, if you're going, the one festival that you have to go to is called Atiatan. It's been celebrated for over 800 years, and it's still celebrated every year today. Basically, thousands of people come to this one tiny island, and they celebrate the culture of the Philippines. They wear hundreds and thousands of different printed dresses, and they're all called faux kamay. They're made by locals, and it's what really brings the people together.
Okay.
That's it.
Thanks so much.
No problem.
What? Can I please ask you some questions for a random survey?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, so you're aware that Indonesia is going through an air pollution problem right now, right?
Duh. It's terrible.
Okay, so do you know what Indonesia's government is doing to counteract this problem?
Well, they've been working with UNICEF, who proposed this grand design, which is supposed to limit Indonesia's air pollution problem.
Okay, can you expand on that?
Along with that, Indonesia has been doing these car-free days where nobody's allowed to drive on major highways in Indonesia, especially in Jakarta, which is their capital. And they have this odd, even system with license plates, which also greatly limits the number of cars on the road, which is fantastic.
Okay, thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome.
Excuse me. Could you please answer a few questions for a survey?
Yeah.
Could you tell me what happened with the Christian governor of Jakarta in Indonesia?
I know what happened. In 2016, the governor of Jakarta, which is the capital of Indonesia, had told voters that they should not vote based on a candidate's religious beliefs. This set a wave of discontent over the Muslim population, and the governor was then jailed for a year and a half and was only released this January 2019.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Excuse me, can I please ask you some questions for a survey?
No.
Oh, okay. So, Do you know how cultural diffusion affected religion in Southeast Asia? Oh, bye. Oh, do you know how cultural diffusion affected religion in Southeast Asia?
Oh yeah. Well, the easy answer is Theravada Buddhism. But the origins is where it gets a little messy. You see, tribal groups from southern China traveled into the region via long river systems, and the religion basically spread that way.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much.
Okay, bye.
Oh, bye.